let's get back to the, shall we? Sil-Q. And the Great Barim. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, we're about to descend to 150 feet. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see what we've got. There's a staff. Walnut staff. Some mad thorns to the south. I don't think I faced them on this character yet. Well, let's do that then. Oh, first let's see. Oops. Oh yeah, we are at the middle of the map, so it doesn't really matter which direction we go. Actually, let's go to the east. We will return to take care of the mad thorns later, I guess. And get the walnut stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. I was supposed to get this ability of blocking, right? Yeah. Doubles the protection roll for our shield. That's what we want. Alright, we'll be even more tanky. It's perfect. It's an orc scout. Alright, and there's a blue serpent. I also think it's the first time we encountered that. Let's see how well we match up against it. I think it's a good matchup because we deal a lot of damage and these guys have a lot of protection. So hopefully we will go on top of their protection. Yeah, looks like that's the case. And he cannot, for the life of him, harm us because our protection is through the roof, baby. Nice. Oh, let's test our protection. Let's test if we can take on 3 orc soldiers. That's what you love to see. Dealing 0 damage to us. That's what you love to see. Well, admittedly, our damage is not perfect. But we'll get there. I'll forge a better weapon. Eventually. Or maybe we'll even find a better weapon. Alright, and there's a helmet over there. We still don't have any helmets. So that's promising. Oh, this guy's running away. Yeah, fleeing. I'll let him flee. I don't care. It's a helm, alright. It's got -1 to evasion though. Do we care? At this point, I don't even know if we care. We've got 0 evasion anyways. What's the difference? 0 or -1? I will get a couple more protection. So yeah, let's wear it. Oh, Second choice, sorry. There we go. Some spooters. Actually, one of the few monsters that can threaten us right now. Because their poison gets around our protection, so no worries though. Another torch. Let's equip a torch, actually, because it's starting to clutter my inventory. I think there's a way to combine torches. Not sure how to do that though. I think you need to use it. Yeah, you need to use it. Okay. Using torches combines it together. Perfect. I wonder if the music is not too loud. Turn it down a little bit. Alright. There we go. Another snake. Not a threat to us. Almost 500 XP again. That's good. Good to see. There are the mud thorns again. Let's kill them now. They made you become confused. There's a searing flash of light. You are blind. That's curious. Oh, I stepped on a trap. Yeah, flash trap. Wait a sec for it to clear off. Another helm, maybe a better one. Same thing, although slightly heavier, I think. Yeah, a pound heavier, so that's good. We want as heavy an armor we can get, so let's drop this one we're using now. And let's wear the other one. The 6 pounder, right? Yeah, 6.5 pounder even. Alrighty. I see there's a potion here. Another pale green potion. I think we got like 3 of them now, right? Yeah. 3 pale green potions. Hopefully it's a good one. The door is stuck, we have to bash it in. There we go. Yeah, quite powerful dwarf. 4 strength is not too shabby. I only believe we will be able to deal with any stuck door we encounter. There's a downstairs. Before we go there, let's have a look. Maybe there's another room to the west. Yeah, there's some loot here. Alright, cloak +2. It's very good. We've got a cloak +1. Let's drop it. We don't need it anymore, because +2 is strictly better. There we are. What about this helmet? Alright. And an upgrade for a helm slot as well. It's lighter than the one we've got, but at the same time it doesn't give any penalties, so of course much better. Let's drop the -1 one, and let's wear this one. Beautiful, beautiful. Got suddenly +1 to evasion. Evasion in the positives again. That's good. I'm gonna ignore this Orc Scout. I don't think it gives me much XP. Killing another would be worth 10 XP. It's not worth it, I don't think. Chasing it around the map. Maybe it'll come to us. Oh, there's some boots. But we do have our forged greaves already, which are also better than these ones, so I won't bother. Let's try and trap this scout. Let's come here, wait a little bit, maybe he will show up, yeah? He does. He's still confident. And now he's dead. Good. Alright, do you want to... Oh. There's another trap there. Alright, I think that's it on this floor. What's our minimum depth? Yeah, here minimum depth, it's a thing in this game, so you can actually use the upstairs, and that way you will stay on the lower depths. So that's very handy if you want to level up or look for consumables or some good items, you know. But I think with all this gear, we're now powerful enough that we can descend to 200 feet, and maybe we will hang around at 200 for a while before we descend further down. We'll see. Alright, so let's go to 200 then. We landed up east of the map, so we're gonna explore to the west. Oh, there's a white wolf, that's a first. Actually, I was thinking about maybe just enabling all monster information, you know. It makes the game, well, maybe not easier per se, because I can always look this stuff up on the internet, right? This just makes it less tedious, I think. And, you know, I think I'm gonna enable all the information. That way I can have a look at this wolf and straight away have some knowledge about it. Oh, this guy can wound us, so that can be dangerous, because it goes around protection, causes bleeding, if I recall correctly. Some decent defense. But all in all, I don't think it's a big threat to us, although if you get surrounded by a couple of these guys, Might get dangerous, so I think I will stay in the corridor here. Yeah, they can't bite me. They bite me, but don't do any damage. Too big of a protection we've got. Now they flee in. You flee, guys, you flee. I'll get you eventually. There's a bow. We won't be using that anytime soon. There's a chasm, another blinding trap. There's this skill in this game called jump, I think. Is it evasion? Leaping. You can leap over chasms, yeah. But I'm going straight for heavy armor use. I want even more protection, baby. And we have blocking already. We need 6 more skill points invested in evasion. So let's start doing that then. Although I do want to leave a little bit of experience in my pool, just in case we encounter another forge. I won't be able to boost my smithing to 10 or 11, so just that I can, you know, forge something better than I already got. So I'll keep 1,000 XP, or even a couple thousand in reserves. I don't think there's anything that can truly harm us. Ooh. A pair of greaves, a special pair of greaves. Alright. Let's have a look, shall we? Special pair of greaves. It doesn't say. We didn't identify it, unfortunately. Let's have a look in the forging screen here, because if you go here to Greaves, oops, sorry, I mistakenly exited this window. Once again, Birds Greaves, and now if you go to Enchant, we will have a look at some of the possibilities. How can it be enchanted? So it can be of protection. And I think actually it is of protection, because you can see that the greaves that we forged are 1d2, and these guys are 1d3. So a big chance that it's of protection. Or it can be of treacherous paths. That'll be bad for us. Although, more experience, I guess. Yeah, because, you know, you can have it that your greaves are naturally 1d3, plus they have an enchantment as well, right? That's very interesting. Very interesting. I will wear them for a little bit, just to see if I maybe, you know, I get damaged or something or whatever. I'll be able to identify them. If not, I'll probably take them off, because yeah, there's this possibility there of treacherous paths. Well, one way to find out, I guess. We'll see. Maybe we can. Hopefully, we won't start encountering barlogs straight away. All right. Oh, downstairs already, eh? I don't think we wanna go downstairs yet. Well, I will stick on this floor. Oh, what's that? Pit? You see a discolored spot. And it's just appeared right now, right? I think it's just a trap. Well, hopefully it's not any kind of ghost monster or anything. Crabine. This is some sort of a hog, right? It also can wound. And very likely to hit us, plus 12. So let's be careful, let's not bleed to death. Other than that, it's very, has got very low health. High defense though. Let's see if we will be able to hit it, hopefully. It's great to see that nothing can harm us. Everything is hitting us for 0. You gotta love that, man. Well, to be frank, we are not hitting that often either. But when we do, we hit hard. 9, 11, 14, 10, 12. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, did I manage to identify these griefs? No, not yet. There's more level over here. I wonder where this door leads to. Oh. Oh, just a door here. Okay, I don't mind. I don't want to go there. Oh, a first encounter with archers. Usually a big threat, to be honest with you, because, you know, they are fast, dodgy, they have a reasonable high attack. And they can really mess you up from the distance, but this character having so much protection, I don't think there are any threat to us. I'll just try to corner them and, yeah, dealing 0 damage. Yeah. I died numerous times to these guys in the past, so it feels really, really good to be completely immune to their arrows and just destroying them. It's beautiful. Gotta love that, man. Another chasm. Another staff. Is it the walnut staff? Yeah, so another walnut staff. Having 2 of them, maybe I'll be able to identify one of them. Yeah. As soon as I see an enemy, I will use it, and we'll see. Oh, I missed a potion. I will be backtracking anyways, right? Because I will be going for the stairs, so I'll grab that potion on my way back. It's an armor? It's not leather. Bad stats though. This door only leads over there to the room to the north that I don't care about. Let's have a quick look here. Another staff. Perfect. Also walnut. Well, let's use the walnut staff that you already got. How... let me try to remember how to use a staff. Actually, I don't remember. Activate staff. A. Okay. A. And let's activate the walnut staff. H. Oh. You're surrounded by a white light. Okay. So it's a light wand. Staff of light. Okay. Sometimes useful when you need a light source. I'm not sure what quality of a light source is it. The staff. And I also am not sure if we need 3 of them. So what I do, I will drop the one that we used already. And I will pick up the new one, so that way I have 2 unused ones. And that's fine then. Kill the Grimhawk, and that's the dead end here. So let's backtrack to the up staircase, because I think I'm gonna hang around on 200 feet for a while. There's a murky brown potion, and I think murky brown potions are always of a kind. I think it's always the orcish liquor. And orcish liquor gives you some HP back. I don't remember if it has any side effects. Maybe it makes you dizzy or confused or something. Yeah, not sure. Okay, so let's go to the upstairs. And let's see. Our minimal depth is 100. We are on 200 now. Let's see what happens if we go back the up staircase. You enter a maze of up staircases, and we actually managed to go up to 150 again. Yeah, you can see the depth of 150. It's kind of surprising. I thought that we were gonna stay at 200, but turns out that if your min depth is much lower, then you actually do go up. I don't mind. Let's explore this 150 a little bit and go back to 200. Maybe we'll find a good item or a forge or something. Set of gauntlets. Oh, we don't have any gauntlet yet. It is a little bit more protection. It gives us -1 to attack rolls though. I don't really wanna get any more penalties, you know? I'll carry it though, just in case. I won't equip it yet, but I'll carry it. Oh, another chasm. We don't want to step into it. If you step into the chasm, I believe you go down 50 feet, plus you take some damage. I don't really want to take damage. Okay, orc soldiers, not a threat. They cannot deal any damage to us. There we go. There's another orcish liqueur. Can come in handy in a pinch. You wanna save yourself from a bad situation. You've run out of your voice, and the orcish liqueur can actually save you. So that's a good pickup, I would say. Another chasm. I think I'm gonna go back to the staircase. I'm getting further and further from the staircase, and you know, turn count is kind of important in this game. The game progresses and makes your minimum depth deeper and deeper, so you don't want to waste steps in this game too much, you know. Oh, I forgot I've got spears I can throw if I really wanna kill something. Another orcish liqueur. And let's go down, shall we? Oh no, there's a chasm. I have to go around anyways. More orcs, a little bit more experience, although I could only imagine they're not giving much, only 5 XP. Well, 5 is not 0, so better 5 than nothing, as they say. Let's go back down. And there's a first pile of rubble we encountered on our way, blocking our passage. So to actually be able to get through piles of rubble like this, we would have to find or forge a digger of some sort, either a shovel or a mattock. A good mattock can even be a really nice weapon. Although being a dwarf and having attack bonus from axes, I would rather use an axe. Regular boots, not better than our greaves, which by the way we still failed to identify. Oh, there's our first spider of the run. I guess big spider. We did fought small spiders, but this is a sword spider. Normally found at depths of 300 feet, and we are at 200, so it's a little out of depth, and that slowly and slowly tells me that these greaves might be of the cursed variety, but I don't care. It's 60 XP. 60 we already got by spotting it, and now we'll get another 60 of killing it. Fortunately, this spider cannot poison us. This is not the one of the poisoning variety, so it should be fine. And snow wolves, white wolves, we don't mind at all. Yeah, the spider cannot really damage us. Although we did get hit for 9. I want to see this roll. Oh wow. It has 3d9 damage. We did manage to... It hit us for 20 damage. We blocked 11 but still got 9. Hit by 9. So the spider is pretty... Attack is pretty high, to be honest with you. Let's have another look at it. Oh, so it crit me. Yeah, because it has 2d9 damage. And because it did +7 more than it needed, it crit me. And it did 3d9 damage, plus it rolled very high, and I rolled really low on my protection. So very, very favorable RNG for the spider over there. I don't mind though, I can still sing. So let's do that. Let's sing Staunching. Let's continue fighting. Oh, it was a good hit from us, 14. And 16 kills the spider. Good XP, good fight. The wolves won't be able to do anything to us. So let's just power through them. We are missing a lot. I should start investing in melee a little bit so we can actually hit stuff. There's a longsword. Longsword has a good stats, you know. It doesn't have any penalties for this one, at least. No penalties for hitting. Even got a bonus to evasion. So it would be a better weapon attack-wise, you know, than our battle axe. But at the same time, the damage would be lower. I will take it with me. I won't equip it just yet, but I will take it, and just in case we need a weapon that you know, we have to have a higher attack rating, I will use it then. Another snake, easy enough. Couple more birds. Several empty rooms. There's some gloves here, gauntlets. Special gauntlets. Not much protection added. Penalty to attack rating. Special though. Let's quickly see what can gloves spawn with. As an enchantment. Can be resistant to cold. Can increase health we get from healing items. can grant us parry ability. I can increase our stats. Or it can decrease our strength. Be cursed. I'm kinda afraid to equip them now, seeing that they can be cursed. And I'm gonna be stuck with this -1 penalty. And decreasing our strength will also be terrible. Our damage will fall significantly. I will carry them. Maybe if I find the staff of identification or true sight or whatever it's called in this game, then maybe I'll be able to identify them and see. I don't wanna equip them though, just in case they're cursed. Alright, there's a downstairs. What's our depth? 150 depth now. There's a wolf. We're surrounded by wolves. I don't mind, they cannot really harm us. Due to our low attack, we're kind of wasting a lot of time fighting these guys. Oh, it's quite a lot of them as well. Pretty tedious. Imagine this ironclad dwarvish berserker in the middle of a wolf pack, and the wolves are just trying to bite his legs and arms off, but instead they are dulling their teeth on his armor. This room kind of looks promising. Maybe there's a forge in the middle. That would be great. No forge, but there's a smoky potion. I'll take that. Okay. There's another snake. They slain it. You missed the blue serpent. Did it get away? Yeah. Pretty bad. You have slain the blue serpent, alright. That's scary to see. Out of the darkness there comes Orc Warrior. This guy is much better than the Orc Soldier, I think. Yeah, high health, high defense. But I think with our protection we'll be alright. Yeah, more than alright, mate. He flees in terror. Let's see if we can catch him. He ran off into the darkness. Oh well, maybe he'll show up again. Small spiders. I kinda want to be a little cautious around them. I don't want to be poisoned to oblivion. I think I'm gonna go down now. Been hanging around on this 200 feet floor for a while now. Although I think I will unequip the boots, because I saw a couple of monsters out of depth. This orcish soldier or warrior, and also the sword spider, which actually hit us pretty bad. And so I'm quite worried that these birds, these griefs we've got, are actually the griefs of treacherous paths, which makes more dangerous mobs appear out of depth, and also gives us only +1 more protection than our forged griefs, and our forged griefs don't give us any penalties to evading. So I guess I'll just equip the old ones. P. Pair of griefs. +0 1d2. Yep, that's it. Okay. And actually we can drop the set of gauntlets. No, I'll leave them for now. No worries there. Let's use the other torch. Perfect. Yeah, so we've got a little bit more evasion now. That's good. $250. Middle of the map. Now that we've got more than 2k experience, I think I will go ahead and start investing in evasion. Yeah. Because we need a lot of evasion eventually. Like 5 more skills. Okay. Some rubble blocking our path to the west. To the east it is then. Well, arrows fly at us, but thankfully our armor is not impressed. Oh, and there's there's another axe. I think it's the same as our current axe. Yeah, identical. I was kind of hoping it would be a little better. Maybe -2 to attack instead of -3, but oh well. I think I'll have to forge an axe for me myself. It does wear more. I mean, it does weigh more though. It weighs 5 pounds, and our battle axe weighs 4.5 pounds. And this is actually meaningful because although our strength is 4 now, you know, it can change in time. You know, there's portions of strength, for example. So even if we don't increase our strength naturally, we can, you know, artificially raise it for a while with a potion, and then having more strength means more damage, of course. And if we have our battle axe weight 5 pounds, then we can even add +5 to our damage rolls, right? If our strength matches the weight. So yeah, I will actually drop this battle axe that we have equipped right now. Yep, and I will go ahead and wear this one. Wield this one, I should say. Yeah. Small improvement, always an improvement, right? Okay, let's pick up this pale green potion as well. Let's kill these orcs, shall we? Such a good feeling, man, when you just don't care about these archers at all. I just love it. Love high protection builds. There's a red serpent. There we go. Oh, the soundtrack is gone. Oh well. Let's see. One thing I wanna double check is how much XP will I need to raise my smithing to 11. So I need 1,300 to raise it to 11. And then I need 500, right, to get the weaponsmith, right? So I need 1,800 in the bank for that. Okay. So I will just make sure I have 1,800, available to me, just in case we need it. Oh, a great sword. Can I use a shield with a greatsword? That's okay. That's I tried to have a look at the. Yeah, it requires both hands. And not surprising, but just wanted to double check. Yeah, but we wanna be using our shield, I want to be using shield because we've got the parry ability. Another red serpent. I don't mind. I remember the serpents being slow. I'm not sure. I just hope I'm not slowed, for some reason. But I don't think so, right? There's a normal normal speed, hopefully. I know that heavy armor makes you less stealthy, but I never thought that it might slow you down. Hopefully it's not the case. There's a warhammer here. It's got interesting stats, 4d1. Adding our strength would be 4d5. We do 3d8 now. So I think I'll stick with the axe. You hear a bell toll loudly above your head. Is it the alarm trap I stepped into? It is. Oh well, I'm not afraid. Come get me. Oh, it's a first herb that we encountered, a grey one. Usually they are much more common than this. Oh, something breathes fire at us. It's a red serpent. What do you know? I missed it and it disappeared from the field of vision. Ah, this is the same we already fought because it's damaged and we slain it. Alrighty. This path over there will be blocked by the rubble. So what can we do? I think the only way is back. Let's go to the east then. Let's lock the door that we bashed in. It's a green serpent. Oh, I think that's the first we encountered. Normally found 350, so also out of depth we are 250. It resists poison, but it cannot poison us, thankfully. Oh, no, it can. It may breathe poison, 2d4. Okay, okay. Well, hopefully it won't poison us. It's got high protection values, like all the snakes. There's a horde of useless orcs. And I don't care about. Oh, for a sec there I thought that we were hitting an invisible thing because the spider's hatchling died so quickly. I thought we are fighting thin air for a sec, and that's always scary, especially with protection builds, you know, because Whispering Shadows are no joke. They bypass protection. And they can obliterate us, you know, so we need to be very, very careful. Alright, here's a downstairs. Maybe, yeah, we will backtrack there. Pesky wolves following us. No worries. Oh, oak stuff. Okay. So we've got the golden stuff and an oak stuff to identify. I'm getting closer and closer trying to blindly use staffs, because I really would love this ID stuff. I'll give it a couple more floors still. We still got some room in our inventory, although it's growing thinner. Some daggers we don't need. Oh yeah, I've looked up a couple of things that I didn't know in the previous episode. Apparently you cannot reach poke people with spears or polearms, but there is a dedicated skill for that. You can kinda use distance while using polearms here with the polearm mastery. So if a monster closes up on you and you waited the turn before, you get a free attack, which is kinda the same thing, but maybe a little workaround there. But yeah, definitely a thing to try out for the future playthrough. I noticed it might go well with the knockback skill. You just constantly knock back and get free attacks with polearm mastery. That might be fun to try out. Alright, and I think we can boost our... No, sorry. Not melee, our evasions yet. Yeah, perfect. We be really tanky and evasive, dude. Perfect. Ooh, that looked like an ambush. It just showed up from nowhere. Crebanes and... Is it a boss? No, just a Gorkrow. And I think these Crebanes can blind us, right? Call for help. Wound. Doesn't look like it. But still, I think I'll retreat to the corridor just in case they try to swarm me up or something. You know what? Let's use the golden staff. Let's see what happens. Golden staff, okay. You hear a click. Oh, okay. I think it's a staff of imprisonment. So I think it closes or opens doors. Let's see here. Examine. Golden staff of imprisonment. It may shut and lock all doors in line of sight. Okay. Can be useful. Like you're running away from something. Just past the door, you use it to lock the door behind you. And not all creatures can open locks, so might be useful. Okay, let's try to ID the Oak stuff as well. Oak Staff of Freedom. Okay, so let's see. Oak Staff of Freedom. It reveals doors and traps in line of sight and may open or destroy them. Okay, so first we close the door with imprisonment and now we open it again with Staff of Freedom. Alright. So instead of fighting the bats or the eagles or what have you there, hawks, I'm messing up with doors. Opening and closing them. Okay. Well, kinda disappointing that it wasn't the stuff I was looking for, but well, we managed to ID all of them, so that's fine. You know what? I think now might be the time to equip this longsword. It will help us kill these evasive hogs. So let's see, our axe is +2, 3d8, and let's see what's the longswords be like. +4, 2d7. Okay, so a lot less damage, but kinda easier to hit, I hope. Still cannot hit them. They have like +12 to evasion or something. It's crazy. Here we are. Back to my trusty old axe. Some more spooters. Orc warrior, normally a huge threat for a lightly armored person, not for us. I think it escaped. Alright, our min depth is still 150, so I'm not sure if I wanna go to 300 already or just stay at this kind of 200 250 range yet still. I'm feeling confident though, to be honest with you. we're so tanky. I might go to 300, to be honest with you. It's tempting because there's another guaranteed forge on 300. That's really, really tempting, you know, because I'll be able to craft a better weapon. I'll be able to craft dwarven mask and maybe a mattock to be able to clear the debris on the way. Yeah, that could prove really nice. And I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Next time though. I'm over an hour mark for this episode, so I'm gonna cut it here. But next time around, I'm gonna version forth to depth 300 feet of the terrible fortress of Angband, closer to the main nerve, the evil one, and hopefully you're gonna craft some sweet gear next time around. Oh, I just noticed I'm a little bit hungry. So just before we end here, let me eat this strip of dried meat that we found earlier. I think eating is E, hopefully. No, it's equipment. So capital E. Yeah, capital E. Eat to each item a strip of dried meat. Alrighty. Not hungry anymore, so we can take a break now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.